Yo, what's up guys? It's Supreme Burger 29. In about 1 week, I'm going to graduate from college at age 22 with a degree in neuroscience on the pre-med track. Within the next 1 to 2 weeks, I'm actually going to apply to medical school too, on my way to becoming a doctor in the US. It's like 6 a.m., I think, because I stayed all night studying for my finals. My little brother, who's right there, he's literally asleep, bro. And this is my fourth taking this video. He's literally asleep. So if he moves, he moves. But if not, then we move. Here are some college tips for incoming freshmen. And if you just want to watch this video, if you've already graduated college or like wherever in your timeline, feel free to watch this video and drop a like. First tip, don't do exactly what I'm doing right now. There is no reason for me to be up from like yesterday up until 6 a.m. studying. What I should have done better is prioritize studying instead of watching NBA games, making sure that I have a good schedule set out so that I can get all my studying done and get a good night's rest, and making sure that I've covered the material that I needed to cover each and every day. There's no reason for me to be up this late. It's just how I work, unfortunately. But I would just make sure to prioritize sleep. Definitely sleep is so important in college and in life. And try not to cram, even though I'm not cramming, and I feel like I'm on a good schedule with my final that I'm studying for right now. Cramming just never works unless you use like the flashcard ChatGPT method. It just never works. So don't do that. Tip number 2, if you don't like being fat, some people like being fat. I'm not one of those people. If you like being fat, all power to you. I'm not going to judge you. It's okay to be fat. It's okay to be you, right? Love yourself, just like the Justin Bieber song. But try not to get fat if you really don't want to be fat, because there are so many food options, especially on campus and at universities. Like on my main street, within like a 5-minute walk, there's cookies, pizza, ice cream, Indian food, Chinese food, American food, Italian food, like all sorts of food. And even on dining meal plans, like at the dining halls, it's insane too, because there's literally so much food that you don't know what to do with yourself after seeing all that food. So I say this because one day I was just eating normally as I thought, and then the next day I figured out I gained like 20 pounds or something. And then I was slower when I was playing basketball, and it like messed with my self-confidence. So I would just try not to get fat if you don't like being fat. Watch what you eat well, but eat in moderation. That's a good tip. Okay, tip number 3. I think we're on number 3 now, right? Yeah, we're on number 3. Tip number 3, make friends with the people who you wouldn't expect you to be friends with. Let me give you an example. There was this kid in my chemistry lab, who I thought was like kind of cool but a little bit weird. But we talked some more and we found out that we actually had super similar interests, like Overwatch, even though I thought he was like a school shooter type kid first. But if I hadn't reached out and went out of my comfort zone and tried to make friends with people that maybe I'm different with, then I wouldn't have found such a cool friend that I have today. So try and make friends with different people, because it'll open you up to different viewpoints. And it kind of lets you see how humanity is sort of the same. We all have our different interests and stuff like that, but we're one blood, and that's my tip. Okay, tip number 4, final tip, get a girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever, in college. You never know, like in terms of work or other sort of stuff like that. Maybe if you want to go to graduate school, I guess that's another sort of option. But you never know when you're gonna find the man, woman, or other of your dreams, right? You're never gonna know. College is the best place to do that, because you're gonna find people similar age to you with similar interests. Like you can go to literally different clubs and stuff and see if like and see if people are similar to you there. You might get lucky, like me. I found an awesome girlfriend and she was on my dorm room, like literally the same floor, and we were right across from each other. So, and we're like pretty much the same person too, and we've been dating for like 3 years. So that's really cool. But I would try to find your partner in college because, like, think about it. At work, are you gonna find someone you really like at work, like 4 years after college? Maybe that could happen, and that does happen. But college is like a really good time for that to happen. So yeah, those are my 4 tips for college success, coming from me, who has found no success in life. So take these tips with a grain of salt. Wish me luck during medical school applications. Supreme Burger out.